actually made me quite emotional with it and that. Back to work. Welcome back everybody. Now today I was meant to be doing some plastering. If you watched last Thursday's video, I think, I ended it by saying that this week I would be plastering the ceilings throughout the whole house, which is still happening, but electricians have been put behind at the job, so the job's been put back till Wednesday or Thursday. So I thought I'd have a nice couple of days off, but then I've got another job coming, quick emergency thing. The barber shop that I decorated a couple of weeks back, they've got some flats above there, like houses of multiple occupants. They call them HMOs. Bit of a dump, to be honest. But anyway, they're having a bathroom refit in there, and then the bloke messaged me, said, any chance you could squeeze that in this week? So it's lovely. That's just fitted straight into what I'm not doing, so I've still got something to do. So anyway, I'll start off the first bit of the video with just me just showing you around that. Not a lot to see. It's very sort of rough work, so I'm not going to even trying to attempt to make it anything special. And then after that, it goes into me doing these sample boards for the other barbers that was back in January. You'll remember I was doing some sample boards. The customers now found the material they want to use and they've got the look that they want. They've given me the samples, which I think I explain in the next bit anyway. But I won't go on too long, so it's samples. So first bit of the video is this rough old bathroom, second bit is samples. So if you're interested in that, please stick about. If you're not, then I'm sure there'll be some more plastering and decorating coming up this week. But anyway, just thought I'd keep the momentum going. Keep you all knowing that I'm still about, and I didn't get eaten by that shark. It got a good old whack, didn't it? Now this looks like it hasn't been touched for donkey's years, this place. They've obviously stripped all the whole place out. They're going to have it all newly fitted, so good time for me just to get in there really and just put everything right. I'm just going to finish it with a white paint, just to look a white bathroom paint on top. I think we're just going to get some of that Dulux Easy Care because it's easy just to get hold of. But I will be giving it like a full first coat of just a flat matte emulsion in here today. Doing all the prep, all the filling. So that's really as far as I leave it here today, but then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll sort of do the final decorating. So there'll be more to see there, I would imagine. So I think this is just a tosh over. I don't think it's anything special by the looks of it. Not my usual sort of thing, if I'm honest, but it's all local and it's all money. I can't just tosh over it. I've got to scrape off these lumps. It's awful. Stay of this. I'll have to strip it back. I know what it is, you know, you can tell it's just a fucking DOS house really, but I don't know. Can't just tosh it up. People have still got to live here, you still got to have a sense of pride in your work, so I'm just gonna take this back, I think. Anyway, back home now, and I'm just preparing for the week ahead. Now, I've been given some samples of a Marmorino Classico, which is like a Venetian plaster, and this is for the barber shop. If you remember, I did some sample boards for a barber shop back in January, and I was trying out different textures and different colours and things like that. Anyway, it seemed to get put on hold for a while, but it's back on now, and the people now know that they want this stuff. Looking on YouTube, watching lots of people use this stuff. Most of it's in Spanish or Italian because, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of the time they finish it in like a Venetian plaster finish, you know, like a very high polished texture or that sort of grainy effect, like a bit of a marble grain running through it. But that's not what the customers want. They want like a very natural rustic look. So I think this stuff it's got a little bit of grit in it just to give it that texture. So it's very experimental. I've never used this stuff before. I've used San Marco products on outside work before for silicone render. The silicone render's fantastic, San Marco stuff. So we'll see what this does, but it's going to be very experimental. So I'm just making up a couple more sample boards, and I know a couple of you have been asking about this job. It gained quite a bit of interest when I did it. So hopefully it'll generate the interest again. I mean, I'm obviously really interested to see how it comes out, but also a little bit nervous because the whole thing is down to me, and I've got to get it right. So we're going to do a couple of sample boards. Let me show you the colours. So I'm not even sure which colour they want on first. So we've got this one, which is a bit like a grey, really. If you can imagine, I'd say it looks like a putty, like normal window putty. It's that sort of grey. And then the second colour is almost like a wood filler, like a brown wood filler. I'll do one using the dark one as the base coat, and then one doing the top one as the base coat. Now, feeling that has got some grit in it. Both got a tiny bit of grit in it, so which is quite nice. It's very stiff. It's almost like a filler, like an easy fill. So we'll put it on with this. Right, so that's the first one. If you can see that. So it's just really a very fine coat of almost, it feels like a filler with a slight bit of grit in it, really. Now we'll go with this darker colour on this one. Right, that's the dark board. That's the dark sample. So, and we'll let them dry. Tomorrow we'll put the second coat on, which for you will be almost instantaneous. So I'll click my fingers and then we'll be ready to put that top coat on. And I'm back in the garage with the sample board. So it's a day later, it's Monday now. The samples are obviously all dry, and I'm just going to get on with putting this top coat on. So I won't talk too much because for me it's 12 hours ago, whatever, but to you it's a few seconds ago. So these are dry, these samples, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to give them a slight rub down because I think the whole plan is that it hasn't got like a ripply texture in it at all. It's just a bit grainy looking. So I'm going to see how it rubs down, really. Seems to rub down quite easy, really. So obviously this is the lighter colour. So I'm going to go on the top now with this darker colour. So we'll try and create what I think they want to see. I feel that's as far as I want to go, because I think if I keep playing with it and pressing it, I think it's going to start shining up and getting polished. So I'm going to leave that as that. I don't know if you can see that. I will show you again when it's dry, and I'll try and show you in some better light. Leave that like that. That's basically all I can do is that. I don't really know what else to do with it. It was just meant to look like that, like a sandy sort of natural look to it. Now I've just done my own version now. I've put them both on wet and sort of blended them together. Although on the videos it says to let one dry before you put the other one on top. I think that is a better look. And it'll be quicker to do as well, because you haven't got to wait for one to dry. You could put a load on, go straight onto it. Like I say, it's so experimental, but I quite like that colour. I think that colour together looks great. I'm going to put the dark one on first and then blend it with the light one on top. See if there's any difference. That way the customer's got 4 different options of what they want. See, I just think if they're not both going on wet, then you're not going to get the blend of the colours. Like, it seems pointless having 2 colours if you're going to put one on top of a dry one, because obviously it's not going to blend in. So now we go straight on again with some of this lighter one. So I mean, that way you get in that colour blend. I'll leave them to dry and show you again. They're all dry now, and I think, to me, there's a clear couple of winners really. So let me just show you. Let's go in the order that we did them in. So this was the light base drying with the darker one on top when it was dry. This was the darker base on first with the lighter one on top when it was dry. And what I've done, you can see these lines here, just for a bit of experimentation, I put a little bit of a clear sealer on these just to see if it would do anything else. So you got that and that, which was the first batch. The second batch, where we blended the 2 together. Now this was the darker base with the lighter one over the top, and this was the lighter base with the darker one over the top. Now for me personally, it's a choice of that one or that one. I think the darker base has got to be the top base. I don't think it works if you use the lighter base as the top. But I'd be more than happy to do either of them. I'd be confident now. I mean, obviously I've got quite a lot of wall to do. I've got about 20 metre run of 2.4 high ceilings, so there's quite a lot to go on. But I like that one a lot, and I really like that one a lot. Any comments would be much appreciated. I think you'll probably agree with me. I'll double check what this looks like on the camera when I edit it. I'll let you know if it looks the same on the camera as it does through my eyes once it's editing, and then you can get a true definition. But yeah, for me it's that one or that one. So let's go and get this edited. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. So any comments about the sample boards have been much appreciated. I'll let you know as soon as I know which one they've chosen. And tomorrow I'm back in that barber shop finishing off that little bathroom, and I'm probably going to go back to that garage door that I painted last week. I've got another deeper red to put on top of the colour, because I wasn't happy with the colour that I left it. But it's been absolutely roasting today, and I know the sun's beating down on that garage door, so didn't want to go nowhere near that with paint today. So I'll probably get on with that tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you there for some more of this.